we can also point again to that decision out of California, Judge Robert Benitez in striking down California's magazine ban, and that simple Heller test that he talked about, the plain language. He even said you don't need to be an attorney to understand this test. It's really simple. Is the item in question in common use for a variety of lawful purposes? If it is, then it's protected. And by the way, he notes that in California, with these magazines over 20 or over 10 rounds, he said, look, you might not actually have a lot of Californians who own these because they've been banned for 20 years, but would they? If they could, can we look around at other states to see what people have done? Can the Attorney General of California again even state, listen, we got to keep this ban in effect because otherwise we're going to have too many Californians buying these magazines? That shows that these magazines are in common use. In fact, Judge Benitez even said AR-15s with 30-round magazines are in common use for lawful purposes by millions of Americans. Therefore, they're protected by the Second Amendment. He said that explicitly. Now, this was not a challenge to any sort of semi-auto ban. That's what's called dicta. It's not a formal part of the judge's opinion, but it's going to be cited by attorneys and judges in cases going forward. And it's something that Mayor Buttigieg and every other candidate out there who wants to simply wipe away the most commonly sold rifle in America today from protection under the Second Amendment, they're going to have to reckon with this. And they can't simply say, well, I really want to. Well, I don't think people should. That's not enough. Again, we're talking about a firearm that is the most commonly sold rifle in the country today, owned by millions of law-abiding Americans for a variety of lawful purposes, including but not limited to home defense, hunting, competition, even collecting, right?